Hi boys and girls, and welcome to your maths lesson today. Okay, today we're going to be doing something slightly different. Okay, so I've got some challenges on the board here, and I've got some number frames, some 10 number frames. So there are 10 spaces in this frame and 10 spaces in this frame as well. Okay, and I've got some challenges here, some questions for you. So it says, there are how many black counters? So we need to find out how many black counters we have in our first 10 frame. There are a couple of ways of doing it. The first way is just to count them. So I might do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 black counters. There's another way I could do that though. Because I know this frame holds 10, all I need to do is look and see, well, actually 2 of them are red. So 10 take away 2 is 8. So there are 8 black counters. Then we want to know how many red counters there are. So I could do the same thing again. I could just count them all, which I'll do now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Or I could just think about it a little bit and say, oh, well, I know there's 10 in this one. So 10 add 1, 2 more equals 12. There are 12 red counters. Altogether, there are, now, I could go through and count them all, or I could just think there are 10 counters here and 10 counters there, so 10 add 10 makes 20. It's okay to count them, but I just think it's a little bit quicker to do that. So altogether, there are 20 counters. So we know there's 8 black counters, 12 red counters, 20 altogether. Now, that's a long way to write that out. We could put that into a number sentence, and that's what we're going to do now. We could say 8 add 12 equals 20, which is just another way of writing this. Or we could mix those two numbers up or change their positions and say 12 add 8 equals 20, because both of them are true. Wow, well done, boys and girls. That's quite complicated. Okay, I'm going to give you some challenges now. So let's have a look at this one together then. So here are your 10 frames. We've got 1, 2 of them. And we want to know how many black counters, how many red counters, how many all together. And we'll do the last part together when we come back. So what I need you to do is pause the video, work out how many black counters, how many red counters, how many all together. Pause the video. Okay, how did we get on? Let's have a look. We should have put there are 4 black counters, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there are 16 red counters. We've got 10 in this square, another 5 there, so 10 add 5 is 15, 15 add 1 is 16. Well done. So altogether there are 20 counters because we still have 10 here, 10 there, 10 add 10 is 20. So now we're going to try and write them into number sentences. So now you have that information. Do you think you could pause the video and write that into your own number sentence? Have a go. Okay, there are 2 possible ways you could have done it. The first one is saying 4 add 16 equals 20, or you could have reversed those around and said 16 add 4 equals 20. Well done. If you need another go, just rewind and have a go again. But well done for your effort on that. Let's have a look at the next challenge. Okay, there are, don't know how many black counters, don't know how many red counters altogether. We don't know. Pause the video and find out the answers to those questions. Okay, there are, now looking at the black counters, I can see a whole 10 frame is full here. So I know there's definitely 10. And in this 10 frame, only 1 is full. So 10 add 1 more is 11. There are 11 black counters. Now, you could count the red ones if you want to, or you could just know that out of 10 of them, there's only 1 that isn't red. So 10 take away 1 is 9. There are 9 red counters. Altogether, there are still 20 counters because 10 add 10. So 11 black, 9 red, 20 altogether. Pause the video now and see if you can transfer that information into some number sentences. See if you can write them as a number sentence. Pause the video. Okay, let's see how you did with that. There were 2 ways you could have done it. You could have said 11 add 9 equals 20, or alternatively, 9 add 11 equals 20. Fantastic. Okay, last one, boys and girls. You're working so hard. Okay, here are your frames. There are, we don't know how many black counters, we don't know how many red, and we don't know how many altogether. Pause the video and work it out. Okay, for the black counters, I can see I have a full 10 frames, so I know there's at least 10. Then when I look down here, that whole line is full, half of that frame there, so that's 5. So 10 add 5 is 15, add 3 more, 16, 17, 18. There are 18 black counters, well done. And there are, it's quite easy actually because there's not many, 2 red counters. Altogether, still, see it at home, 20. Well done, because we have 10 here, 10 there. 10 add 10 or double 10 makes 20. Well done. Okay, pause the video and write them into a number sentence. Okay, let's have a look what we could have put. We could have 18 add 2 equals 20, or alternatively, you could have had 2 plus 18 equals 20. Fantastic work, boys and girls. You're doing some really challenging things this week. Keep it up. If you have any issues, give Mrs. Peacock a ring on the phone or send her an email on DB Primary. Keep working hard, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.